Hey, how's it going, guys? SulkyLighter here, and welcome to Three Kingdoms. It has finally come out. I'm really excited to get to play this. Of course, we already have seen a lot of it on YouTube and from Total War itself, but now we can finally play it ourselves, which is awesome. First historical Total War, big historical Total War since Attila. And I've really gotten into the series Romans of Three Kingdoms, and I also bought the book, so I'm gonna read that as well. To know even more about the lore than I already do. So for first campaign, we're gonna start two campaigns. Next one will come out or today or the day after this. We're gonna play with Gongsun Zan because this is a a new game and I've never played Three Kingdoms. I played it a few hours this morning just to get the basics. So we'll start with the coalition factions first, the easier factions. Playing on legendary is just not. Let me put it on legendary. I played on very hard this morning, so I could take it a little bit slower. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it. This is a whole new game for me, and we're gonna play it on the highest difficulty. So know the basics a little bit, but there's still a lot for me to figure out. Now, why Gongsun Zan the start? He has Zhao Yun, and Zhao Yun is my favorite character in the Three Kingdoms, in Romans of Three Kingdoms. Really cool guy. I like him a lot more than Lu Bu, that's for sure. And they say he's even better. He might be even Lu Bu's, might be even as good as Lu Bu in a fight. They said it about him. So yeah, Gongsun Zan starts off with plus 50% reinforcements range, plus 12% armor. Unique features are these two Horus Arch and a unique building. Now, I don't know a lot about him himself because he doesn't really come in Romans of Three Kingdoms that much. Only once, I think, when Liu Bei asks for permission to take Zhao Yun with him. But in this campaign, we're gonna keep him for sure. So I'm also gonna play on Romans. Why? I have three big reasons why I want to do it in Romans. But I'll tell you because I've talked enough, and let's just jump in.
火尽灰飞，点亮夜色。董卓权倾朝野，奸浊世间。洛阳一片火海，诛灭燕患后，朝野混乱。汉室寝于鸡心之上，乱世之中。 依然有人狂呼酣战。公孙瓒自强不息，与贼臣相抗衡。他将乘雷霆万钧之势，奔赴疆场。天下混乱不已。
Alright, there we are. Just loading it up. Yes, as you can hear, I'm doing it in Chinese. Yeah, this is just the obvious choice for me. Maybe not everybody would agree with me, but I just need this game in Chinese. I heard the English voiceovers and they're not bad, but it just sounds so much cooler in Chinese, Skip that. So yeah, luckily I already played the first 2 hours of this campaign, so we don't need to get in every little detail. I don't need to figure everything out. Still a lot for me to figure out, but don't need to get into everything here. So we need to engage Zhao Qian. Okay, although I've seen the series, it's still going to be hard for me to pronounce all the names, but that goes for all the YouTubers, so I don't feel special there. So we start off with the Yu Bai Peng as a commandery, I mean. And what I will do here, because this is a trade port and we already have the mail ports to boost our commerce, which is good because we're gonna get commerce from trade ports as well. I would prefer to, build something here that would also boost up, like the shopkeeper. I think this is already part 2 of shopkeeper, but I'm not sure. But we need to get a little bit of food here and we can't really make those buildings yet. So what I'm gonna do is make land development because our growth is going downward now and we need a little bit of food. So yeah, I'm gonna make that. Don't have a lot of income. What we do have though here is a very small army, but Zhao Yun isn't there and Gongsun Zan himself is not too bad as a fighter as well. So and he has this lance cavalry and these white horse followers his special units with him. And then Zhao Yun has his X-Band with him. So we need to take out this army and then take Iron Man, and we can all do that in one turn. I played all of the battles myself when I played it this morning, just to get into the battles a little bit. And here I'm gonna play this battle as well, because predicted casualties are minimum. If they're low, I could out-resolve it, you know, but I want to play it myself here, so we can still continue to that other place. And then I will tell you in the battle why I'm doing this on Romance mode, what the reason for that is. Alright. Yeah, let's get infantry over here. Playing on extreme unit sizes. I really was afraid that my computer wouldn't take that, but it's actually going quite well. It's going really, really well. This game runs really smoothly, actually, so that's pretty nice. So this guy is a Vanguard as well. You know, Gongsun Zan is also Vanguard. So Zhao Yun should be able to defeat him in the duel, so that's the plan here. Kill their leader as quick as we can. So we'll send Zhao Yun straight forward. Yeah, there's still a lot of things that I don't know what they are. I mean, this one I know, that one is obvious. Gongsun Zan himself is fleet. I mean, Zhao Yun has fleet-footed. It's helpful, I guess. Some cavalry up there. Yes, I accept that. I wanted to do that myself anyway. Oh, don't talk too much. She helped me out a little bit when I played this morning. Oh, look, he got knocked off his horse. I did first damage here. And this looks really cool, man. It looks so awesome. Screaming at each other, shouting at each other. Look at that. Yeah, Zhao Yun is definitely winning there. They're not coming in. Maybe I'll hold my army a little bit back before this fight is done. Wait for that fight to be done, and then we charge in. When their leadership is, when they're broken, you know. These guys got insane range, as you can see. They can already fire. So I'm trying to hurt their cavalry here a little bit. Zhao Yun is definitely winning here. So I'm playing on Romance. 3 big reasons. We can watch this fight while I'll tell you. One is, one of the things I did like a lot about Warhammer is, you know, that generals were on their own and sometimes could take on whole armies, and, you know, on their own. And that just looked really epic, and I just loved it a lot, you know. These RPG units that could really take on a fight. Second reason is that, like I said, I really got into... yeah, get back on your horse. Oh, now they're charging. I really got into the Romance of the Three Kingdoms series. Oh boy. He's gonna need some help there. But he's a sentinel, so he can take a hit. And there you also have these one army guys. It's not that realistic, I know, but this game is about the Romance of the Three Kingdoms mostly. So yeah, it's built on that, so I like it. I like the romantic version. I know that it might not be, you know, historically very accurate, but don't really care that much, actually. It's a fantasy and an historical thing combined, you know. And I have a third reason as well, but, you know, I'm just trying to kill these guys real quick. While explaining this, finishing the arch here. Gongsun Zan on my sentinel. Okay, let's use that one. Their leader is gone, he's running away. We've surrounded the militia now. The rest is also dead. So this is nice. Let's see if you can catch them. Send the cavalry back. Ah, they're already running. Where's my fast forward? There it is. Let's destroy them real quick. Alright, good battle. Good battle. Claim victory. Okay, and the last reason why I'm doing it on Romans is because you can clearly see how much health your generals have and when they're gonna die, when they're being threatened, you know, when it's getting scary for them in a battle. Because with the bodyguard units, this was annoying about the older Total Wars. You couldn't really see. You could see that, you know, your bodyguard unit lost like 10 units. But you didn't know how much health your leader had left or where he was in the big group of bodyguards. If he was in danger or not. And then sometimes he died within the 10 first bodyguards who died, and sometimes he made it to the last. But it was just very, very annoying to see how he was doing. Alright, we only lost 75 troops, so that's pretty good. Could get a little of income. And because we only lost 75 troops, I'll go for a little bit of extra money here. We still have plenty of men to take this over. Got plus 30 military supplies and plus 5 morale faction-wide. So I don't know how much you guys know about this game already. So, you know, I could explain everything. But for the people who already know a lot, would be boring, I think. So I'll just go over some things quickly now. Some new things, public order. It's logical for everybody, I think. And faction support. That's like your culture, you know. If you take something, it's 0 faction support and needs to go up to 100 in a city, and then you get no public order debuffs anymore. So it's like that. So Gongsun Zan got a lot of experience. Maybe we can shut you up, please. Yeah, this is also really, really nice, but I also already found out a lot about that. Advice. Low. Let's do none, alright. We'll figure some stuff out. Otherwise, we'll explain everything, and that's just really annoying. We'll figure it out ourselves. Alright, let's go take the iron mine here. Just continue. Again, medium medium casualties, but I already did this battle before, and when I played it I also lost a lot of men because you can defend it really well. You only got 3 points of entrance, and those towers are insane. They're absolutely insane. Pyrrhic victory. Well, yeah, the towers are insane, but I think I could do better than a Pyrrhic victory. Use Zhao Yun and Gongsun Zan as much as possible. Because the thing here is, you really don't want to lose that many troops. Replenishment just takes quite a long time, so you want to be careful with that. Auto-resolving too much in this game is not really gonna help you, I think. You just need to hold on your troops for as long as you can. These guys are friends, by the way, so they like each other. Because of that, they support each other in the fight as well. I think you can... I saw it somewhere in the battle, but don't remember actually. You know, because they have enemies and friends and stuff like that, and they get buffs because of it. And you don't want to put enemies together in an army that don't like that at all. So these towers are actually insane. They do a lot of damage, and they also have a really nice range. These towers can also fire over here, and that is a problem. So because of that, I will focus all of my attacks over here. Oh, we can't get over there. I'm just too excited to play this. I will make mistakes maybe, but I don't care. Maybe we won't even win this campaign. I don't care. I just really enjoying this so far. It's a good game, what I've seen so far, and it's also a very interesting time period. I only got this one group of archers, these guys, so I need to use them. I also like this. This is a simplified version, and then here it gets much more in depth, but I don't know too much about this yet. I mean, it's all very obvious, but these are a lot of stats, so for now I would rather have this on and compare them like that, you know, but if you really want to get into the game, they have all the stats. Okay, Zhao Yun is a little bit hurt, but I think he can still take some damage. I'll put my cavalry units here. They're not gonna attack for now. But I just want I want them to put some of the units over here to defend this place. Otherwise they're gonna put everything over there. So that's why I keep forgetting to... These guys are gonna... See, there it is, friend. Plus 6% ranged block chance, plus 6% melee evasion. Don't know what melee evasion is, actually. should sound logical in my ears. I should know it by just hearing what it is, but for hearing the name. Oh, what the hell? You guys are being shot at? Who the hell is shooting at you? What the hell? Oh, we're just in range of this tower. I was looking at this tower. Stupid. Alright, let's get back a little bit. Already holy, you see this? He was shooting at me for a few seconds. I already lost a bunch of cavalry units there. Alright, let's send you in. He's a vanguard, so you know he's not the best. He breaks through those enemy troops quite nice. Not the best fighter in the world. It's fine. Here he comes, look at that. Punching a hole. Not entirely through, but he got quite far. And in combination, these guys should be able to do some damage here against these troops. Just holding back my cavalry for now. It's a shame about these few units that lost their lives over here. But yeah. These towers are just insane turrets. Actually, maybe these should just make them a little bit less strong because they're pretty insane right now. They're a little bit overpowered, I would say. Look at what my generals did here. Look at the kills, man. These guys are insane, especially Zhao Yun. Everybody is full about Lu Bu this, Lu Bu that. Zhao Yun is his eagle, maybe even better. And at least he has more honor and he isn't as stupid as a dog, because if you have to believe the series, Lu Bu wasn't really a very smart guy, also a traitor without honor. So yeah, I prefer Zhao Yun. Give me Zhao. I would have rather have Zhao Yun over 10 Lu Bus any day of the week. He's losing health quickly now though. Well, he's only level 3. But he already has done some insane damage here. Already killed 100, if you have to believe that. Over there. And we are really pushing through here. Yeah, he killed 130 units already. Gongsun Zan 63, so there you can see Zhao Yun is a lot better than him. I could throw in the cavalry here, but he will lose a lot of units because of these towers. I think I'll send them over here. They're gonna have to lose some units. We're losing some units over here also because of the towers. If we can take these towers, then at least we're not getting shot at here anymore. Alright, yeah, Zhao Yun is definitely losing health here, but he has some time to replenish after this. Okay, they're broken as well. They are broken. Send you guys up. Destroy them. Look at these insane turrets. Look at this shit. Got some pretty good cavalry over here and they're just getting torn apart by these towers here, man. Getting shot to pieces. Every time I assault a city, you see a whole line of infantry or men of mine lying here because you just have to charge those things. Here I lost also a bunch of infantry units before I made it through. But you know, there's not much you can do about it. Okay, they're running. Let's go after the cav here. Okay, we managed to get through, but holy shit. What the hell happened, man? Only 16 of each remaining. We had 50 first. Look at this shit. Okay, good to know. Don't send cavalry up to those towers. It's better to send infantry. Well, it's obvious. Better send infantry always, but holy shit, these guys are also almost dead. Yeah, man, these towers are insane. Lance cavalry against my lance cavalry, but these guys are in there, so hopefully we can break them now. Yeah, obviously send infantry first, but I didn't know these towers would do so much damage against my cavalry here. Lost way too many actually. But we're still in the learning process, you know, we still need to learn, and that's okay. We can make some mistakes. There we go. Victory. But even these smaller battles, man, they're really cool. And although the garrisons of the enemy aren't that big, you might know, there are only 4 units in here. It was still very tough to get into this place because of the towers. But a close victory. They predicted a Pyrrhic victory. So I'm still happy with the outcome here. Although my cavalry got a big hit. They'll have some time to replenish now. Support from the people, so we got the public order and faction support. Now we need to construct a building in you by ping. So yeah, we're doing that. So we got 30 military supplies and plus 5 morale now. Plus the public order and faction support, which is nice. So just took the iron mine, and here you can see it. Current faction support 15 out of 100. It's going up quite nicely over here. But because of it, we get minus 12 public order because of faction support. But it's still going up because our army is here. So yeah, now we have a city in 2 commandments, which is a little bit annoying. To have this whole commandment, we need to get the trade port or and Yuzu to get this over here. The Yuzu over here. He is our old mentor. We need to kill him at some point as well. And then we've got a family member of ours, Gongsun Zan, over here. Obviously, taking him out is quite important because then we're defended from over here because this is where the map ends. So we only have to go down from that point on, which makes things a lot easier, obviously. Let's take a look at generals because this guy is not too happy about us. First one I'm gonna do is put someone on an assignment, one of my lords, and that will be this is my wife. If we send her for 15 turns long, the income here will be boosted with 75% for commerce, silk and spice. And because we've got a commerce building over here and we're also gonna get the trade here, I'm gonna send her, and then she can also get some experience and rank up. There's so much to go over here, guys. I'll just try it real quick. Just get the basics for you, for the ones who haven't played this before. Real quick, you know. So this is my wife over here. I just sent her on that assignment. This is my heir. He needs to be 18 to really do something with him. And these are the nobles in my court at the moment. And these are the candidates, but there are 0 candidates at the moment. So Zhao Yun is in my army. She's on assignment. And then we've got these 3. As you can see, Yang Gang, his satisfaction is 18 out of 100 because lack of purpose and general discontent. Well, I don't know what to do about the general discontent. And these guys are also costing me salary, except for my family members. Zhao Yun is pretty expensive, but he's definitely worth it. But I found out that I'm not gonna do a lot with this guy for the next few turns. I already have a Vanguard in my army. And this commander is better to put as you know, inspector or something like that, and this guy as well, or have him in my army because we need a strategic in my army for the archers and the trebuchets. So instead of trying to make him happy or something like that, I'm just gonna release him for service here. Maybe we can also get his stuff, but I don't know exactly if that's remove. Does it go? I can't remove. Did it say that? I can't remove? You can remove item from Yangang. Yeah, okay, but it doesn't work apparently. Yangang, auxiliary not in use. Can we remove his armor then? Ah, we can. Okay, great. Can we remove his weapon? You can. Maybe this said you can't. You can't remove item from... No, you can. I don't know. Anyway, we removed the special weapons. These are his defilled weapons, I guess. Or not. Okay. He has now a spear and you've got this axe as well. Well, looks like the spear is a lot weaker, so let's let him keep that. These are equipped by Zhao Yun and Gongsun Zan a lot. These weapons are pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if this is the smartest move, but for me it feels like this would be best to do with him now. Just to let him go, release some service. Could promote him, but he will get quite more expensive. We'll get enough generals later on, I think. So, bye-bye. We'll get some extra money from like that as well. Okay, before we continue and end the turn, because we haven't even done that yet, I'm just trying to do as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Get this guy a follower. Oh, Formacious. I didn't have had this in my first playthrough with this guy this morning, but you can get some authority and formations as well. His authority is already pretty high, but we can get even higher. That will get the satisfaction up as well, which is pretty important. And he gets formations, which is pretty cool. Own army, so the whole army can do that, not only his group. So let's give it to you. And the composite bow, you can have a bow as well. That's pretty awesome. Some more authority and some satisfaction there. But I would rather give that to Zhao Yun. Give him that satisfaction. It's not too much authority. And yeah, we could give him the bow. Enables mounted fire while moving, which is pretty cool. This is Gongsun Zan with a spear and a bow. He also gets a little bit of cunning. Which is quite good, I guess. Let's give him the bow. It's pretty nice. Alright. And then Zhao Yun. Let's give you that one. Equip and let's give you the Clay Warrior to use. His expertise is pretty high, so his melee invasion is pretty high. I still don't exactly know what it is. Like, the times he gets hit is then lowered or something. So he doesn't get hit that much. I don't know. Okay, so we are building. We still have some money, so I would actually want to make my army a little bit bigger, but we'll do that in the next turn. Yeah, I know that in diplomacy right now we can't do too much. We're gonna fight that. We have a non-aggression pact with him. Soon we'll be fighting him, but first we just need to take over the trade port. That's the most important. And then we can continue. Iron Mine, can't upgrade that now. And we can't do a reform yet. So we've done everything we can right now. I explained most of the basics, I think, but there's still a lot for me to discover. And maybe a lot that I haven't explained yet, but, you know, probably can't explain it all. Let's just end the turn. So, like I did with Mortal Empires, cutting out the turn times of the others because it took 3 to 4 minutes late game. I know I have to do that here because, there you go, we are already done, which I love. The turn times are now like 10 seconds. They might get a little bit longer later in the game. But for now, it's fine, so we don't have to cut that out. So what I want to do is improve my infantry a little bit. We could give this guy Jian's sword guides, which look pretty tough, and they are 100% melee toughness. That morale is pretty high. These guys have actually the same toughness, the same range, and the same melee power. They're a lot cheaper. These guys just are good in the front line. They're a little bit expensive for me at the moment, so I think this will do. Could give him some more troops, but for now this is fine actually. What I'm gonna do is get Yuan Shao. Yu Shao. We say he's sick and actually get Guan Jing. He's not as expensive. This guy is not in my Yun Shu. He's over here. He's much more expensive because you still need to hire him in my court. He's not in my court yet. So we're gonna get Guan Jing, one of my own. We could get a commander as well, but he doesn't like Gongsun Zan that much, so I don't want to pit those guys against each other. And I need a strategist in my army here, so let's go for him. Got some arch there, and we can also go straight for the trebuchets here, which is pretty awesome. I think I will only make one at the moment because they are pretty expensive. Just get another arch group in there, and we're out of money, but that should do it. We've got some infantry, we've got some archers, we've got some cavalry, we got a trebuchet. So a pretty mixed versatile army that we have already, and we can still add some units if we want. But for now it's fine. We need to wait here until that one is finished, and we need to wait until... yeah, like you can see here, it takes a long time before you have a full army. So you really... Look, these guys get damaged in that last battle, and it's gonna take 9 turns until they're fully replenished, so... You just don't want to lose too many units in a fight. But what I like about that is, you know, in Warhammer sometimes I got attacked at a city or something, and I knew I was gonna lose it. And then you could still play it, you just kill as lot of the enemy as you can. But it didn't really matter because they would replenish in 1 or 2 turns anyway. Here, that can really work. That is a really good tactic to do. Alright, we got this reward, which is nice. Now we need to recruit and retain a total of 70 units at the start of a new turn. Currently 15. I do really want that replenishment. We just we don't have a lot of money here, man. I can't even recruit 2 extra units. I could get some extra archers, I guess. They're only 60. I could get 1 now and then 1 the next turn. Put them in here. Because that replenishment would be really, really nice. I don't need that much archers, to be honest. But let's just do it. Let's recruit some archers. Yeah, like I said, it's nice that the end turn times don't take that long in this game, because you're gonna click on this a lot. Because replenishment takes such a long time. But now, really damaging the enemy if they are attacking a city of yours or a low village, and damage them a lot. Even if you lose, it's fine if you do it like that. Even if you know you're gonna lose. Because it's gonna take them such a long time to replenish if you damage them really, really hard. Okay, 1 more archer, there we go. This guy's full with archers and trebuchets. Still got enough infantry to defend him, so it's fine. I think we can also soon, next turn probably, do a reform. We already got 1 regional commissioners. But I think, can we already do a reform? Just this turn then, I think. We're gonna go for this one first. Up here. Go up here. Get as much income from commerce as we can get. You can see here it's really nice, simple, but you know, clear as day. Quite easy to see what is going on. So 250 from commerce. It's 120 base and then 110% extra. Of course, she's helping in that regard a lot. And now also our new reform there. Alright, let's send these guys back here. Yeah, it's still gonna take some time to replenish. I might just march. It's spring now. I don't want to go in the winter, but maybe I'll go in 2 turns just before winter, something like that. We got summer and then harvest and then autumn, or the other way around. I think harvest is between summer and autumn. Not entirely sure there. We're definitely gonna play the Yellow Turban Rebellions as well, but those guys are pretty tough to play with. Okay, we've got Growing Might, so we got some extra bonus experience. You gain momentum, hold 3 settlements, alright. So now it goes a lot faster, 2 turns ready, 2 turns. Okay, it looks like most of our troops are ready in 2 turns. Except for this guy, but okay. And what you also can do, I was checking that out, this was the first thing I did. Trying to see if I could merge my units, so you could just, you know, recruit another one and recruit another one if you have enough money just to merge them. And like that you could spawn whole armies out of the ground. But they made sure you can't do that, so I'm very happy about that, because it would have been a big cheat through the game. If you had the money, you could just spawn armies. And like this you can't, you really, even if you have all the money in the world, you can't just get an army out of the ground. You have to wait and replenish them. Of course, you can buff this all. Okay, so we've got 1 food right now. It's not great, but it's something, I guess. Public order here is going up really high. Public order here is at 0 now, so that's good. Population is growing up. 5,000 people living here. This is nice, and the military supplies here are full. This also influences how much this can hold in a siege, as you can see it. It's quite nice where they explain it quite simple, and then if you do this you can even get a lot more explanation, quite simple without going all in through the guide or something like that. So I like that. This is still a town. If we upgrade it, it's a large town, and we still don't have a big garrison. And then we can get a small city. And then we have some walls. So if I upgrade this, I get some prestige. Prestige you can get from fighting and making buildings, stuff like that. If you get 50, then we're at second Marquis. We're now noble. And then we can get some spies and some more armies, stuff like that. Now we assignment slots provided, so yeah. Did that assignment. I can't appoint an administrator because I don't have those slots open yet, so that's too bad. Yeah, it's harvest now, so if we go now, then we're still, we're not fully replenished, but I don't care. Should have enough troops, there shouldn't be an army down here, just a garrison. Should be able to take that over. I want to go before winter arrives. Yeah, we should be fine. Look at how quickly that goes, I love it. Heroes 8. Chance to gain an auxiliary Gongsun Zan faction. Okay. Alright. Oh, we just can't reach it, so we'll be out here in winter. That's okay. I don't think we'll lose units in the winter. But we are losing a lot of military supplies already because we are in hostile territory. And when winter comes, it will also really go down a lot more. Effects for what we get right now is morale and replenishment, but that will go down. And if it gets down to 0, then you'll start losing a lot of troops. So you can't really progress into enemy territory for too long. Okay, she leveled up. She's now in helping out with assignments here, not really leading an army. Maybe we'll, she's our wife, so maybe we'll give her a commandery. So I think we'll go for this one, which really boosts that up as well. Yeah, I like it so far, and I don't know everything about everybody, but I think I know enough. Nah, I don't know enough. I could learn so much more, but I know a little bit about lore, and that's really cool to play with some of these. No, I'm not gonna do this. To play with some of these characters that I have followed in the series for so long. Especially Zhao Yun. But I can't wait to play the others as well, like Cao Cao and Liu Bai and Lu Bu as well, of course. Really looking forward to playing with Sun Quan. He's the son of Sun Juan. Start with Sun Juan, but later you can play with Sun Quan. He is the son. So Dai Chen, Minister Wang Yu, he used her. First he brought her to Lu Bu and made Lu fall in love with her, and then he brought her to Dongzhuo. And then he made him fall in love with her. And then in the series that takes about 5 whole episodes, which are a bit slow, but it's cool to see how slowly Lu Bu comes to resent Dongzhu. That will also be the reason why he kills him later on in this campaign as well. There we go, Yu Bai Peng. Yeah, decisive victory, predicted casuals low. I don't want to get a lot of kills by the towers again, so we just delegate it and we should be fine here. Okay, we lost 111 units. Lost some march here, but that's okay. Let's occupy it. You gain momentum. Recruitment cost goes down. Well, I don't think I'll recruit much more units because we don't have a lot of income. Send any character on assignment. I did that already. Nice. Bonus experience. So yeah, we've got Yu Bai Peng. We get income from commerce here. This is really nice. This building really busted up. We already did an assignment, so way ahead of you, game. Yeah, we really need to get a lot more money here. Keep you here for now. And yeah, I think this was the first. I'm really curious to see how hard it's gonna be on Legendary and if we can make it. But for now, it's going well, and I'm just really enjoying this this game so far, and playing it, watching it, doing it together with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. If you're new to my channel and if you like my stuff, then consider to hit that subscribe button and support me that way. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon in the next episode.